taken the rovings off from here, and the lady wants 2 ply, so we have an even number of 8. We did 2 sets of 4. We've got them down to the size that they need to be, and I thread 4 at a time, so they come over, and then run this side, come up, and this one stretches it too. It's called your draft of how thin you want them. Now I'm going to run this to stretch it because this will make a big bump in the yarn. So you've got a nice even roving that's been stretched, and you have to thread it. So you take your excess thread that you left on here from last time. These are travelers. These keep it tight enough so that it doesn't hit the sides and create breakage, but you don't want it too tight that it's going to hit the side of the bobbin and create breakage. So you want it to spin just in between 1 at a time, 2 at a time. I usually do about 4 at a time. Thread around your starter yarn. Going through the spinner for a single ply, it has to be plied together. This customer wants 2 ply, so I'm taking 2 single strands of yarn and I'm going to ply them. This is the eye. This tells the machine that yarn is coming through, so it shuts off automatically if something breaks. Line the starter thread on here, put it down through. Check your settings, make sure your twist is where you want it, your speed is where you want it. So now I'm going to check my twist before I get too much spun. Get a nice good twist. You don't want it loose. You don't want it to turn on, and let it run. Comes off the plier into a 2 ply, 3 ply, 4 ply, whatever the customer wants. It's still on bobbin, so it has to go from the bobbin. It'll be put on the comb winder. It'll be wound up and put on combs. From there, it goes over to the steamer, which is what we're doing now. With the steamer, the combs are put on. It's run through a steam chamber,
which is this device.
This is the steam chamber, and this is a hot air dryer because you're running it through hot water, so then you want to dry it because you don't want wet yarn. So it comes back through
So it's already dry by the time it comes out of here.
By the time it comes out of here, and it comes down, goes through the eyes, back up, and wound onto cones yet again. Most people want it on skeins, so then it comes over here, and this is the skein one. Brings it into skeins based on yardage. Your average is 4-ounce skeins. That's the most popular, which is about 200 yards. So we set it at 200, and each turn is 1.5 yards. So it stops. Take it, twist it with your fingers or your thumbs as tight as you can because it makes a nicer skein.